Hi, today's video is YA book recommendations. We're going to start off with As Long as the Lemon Trees Grow. It's a beautiful cover. It's about the Syrian Revolution and the heartbreak that comes with any war. It's beautiful, and I've read it several times now, and yeah, I've got no more words for it because I don't want to spoil it if you've not read it. Next up we have Six Crimson Cranes, which is an East Asian myth, and it is told like a fairy tale. A princess in exile and her brothers are cranes. Then we're going to go with Once Upon a Broken Heart. I do have the embossed hardcover of it. I'll just show you that bit. It just reads like a fairy tale. And yeah, magical people and people falling in love. Next up is Blackout by 6 authors. Each chapter, it does tell you which author wrote the story or the chapter that we're on. I love this. I just found it so captivating. It's not my normal read. I'm normally a fantasy sci-fi girly. But this one it made me want to go to New York. And I don't think I will ever go to New York. But still, nice to dream. Next up we have The Hunger Games, which I'm pretty sure everyone recommends. So won't go too in depth with that, other than districts. Let me know what district you were from, if you know. Then we're going to go with Six of Crows, which is found family and heists, and so fun to read. You'll find your favourite characters throughout this series, and you'll be upset when you get to Cookie Kingdom, I think it is. Yeah, Cookie Kingdom, with what happens to some characters. Then we're going to go with Neal Shusterman, which is Scythe. Why did I say the author first? I have no clue. This is about 2 teens training to become scythes and learning how to kill people, because it's set in a world where there's no death unless you have a scythe turn up. Then we're going to go with Skyward, which is book 1 out of 4 books, with Skyflight, which is like a load of novellas. It is a space opera, but it talks about repression and people overruling. Yeah, it's different to normal Brandon Sanderson books. I am looking over there at my Brandon Sanderson collection. I am sorry. Then we're going to go with Illuminae, and this one is a completely different concept to what I had read before. It's set out like this. So it's like logs in a computer, and there's the AI system that just sort of spits out stuff, and trying to read it is quite fun. There is pages where you're swiveling the book around. Then we've got Clockwork Angel, which is book 1 in the Infernal Devices series, and is sort of the only love triangle I will accept. I I'm very picky with love triangles because they're not always a triangle. It's normally two guys after one girl, and it's just like, doesn't work. But this one girl, in the end, in the latest series of the Mortal Instruments, ends up with both. That's a spoiler. It's alright. Next up, we've got the Hazelwood, which is... I've completely forgotten. I am so sorry. So, following a young lass called Alice and finding out that she's not who or what she thought she was. She's been on the run with her mum all of her life. I will have to reread that. My mind just goes blank when I'm talking. So sorry. Next up we have Mina and the Undead. Now I've already talked about this book. I do love Amy McCall as a writer. And it does just remind me of Buffy and The Crow and horror films from back in the day. And I say that and I sound so old. I feel it as well. Next up we have The Poison Heart, which is about a young girl who is adopted, who finds out that her family, her biological family, are magical. And so is she. And she gets left their house and finds Poison Garden and learns secrets that have been passed down from generation to generation. Then we have Legendborn, which is a King Arthur retelling set in America. And the background of this is so sad. It's so sad. Yeah. Just, she finds out that she's the reincarnation of King Arthur himself. And that there is Merlins and the rest of the Round Table. But they're all white and she is not. So they don't want her. Some do, some don't. Then we have A Snowfall of Silver by Laura Woods. I don't know if you can see that because of how shiny the cover is. And this is set in 1931 and it's a love story. I'm not a romance reader, so I take my recommendations on romance as a pinch of salt. There is other people out there that know more about what they're talking about. When it comes to these books, I do not. But this was a good introduction to a romance book in YA form. And that is it. I don't have a lot of YA anymore. I used to read loads of it, but now I don't. I've focused more on adult fantasy and sci-fi. And yeah, it's just weird when I find a YA that I like and I'm like, it does feel a bit young, but then I like to recommend stuff to the people I work with which are younger than me. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. And I actually know what my next video is going to be. It's going to be a TBR video, which is very weird that this month is nearly over. So thank you again. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.